for today we're looking at a Star Wars Bandai model kit. I was recently in Florida and popped along to the Lakeland Antiques Mall, which if you're ever in Florida, Orlando area, is well worth a visit. It's just amazing. It's probably 300 collectible stalls, most of which are genre based, so sci-fi, comics, Disney, that sort of thing. There are a couple of stalls that actually sell antiques, but most of it is collectible stuff. So I spent quite a fortune in there. Basically had to chuck most of the clothes I took on holiday to fit the stuff back. And this one I saw, it was $10. It still had the wrapping on it, which I had to take off to bring it back and flat pack it all. But yeah, $10. I'd seen these also in Hobby Lobby, and I was going to pick one up the day before, but they're like $39 in Hobby Lobby, and I thought I'm going to have a look, see what else I buy, because I know I can get this from mail order. But for $10, couldn't resist it. So this is a 1/12 scale plastic model kit of Boba Fett. Gives you a little rundown, some photos, and it's one of these, Bandai did these sets, and they're really posable. They're more action figure kits than model kits, although you can detail them. They do come coloured. There's a shot of him on the side, and various bits and bobs. Yeah, so originally it was $19.99, down to 10, so it must have been on a sale, which is good. We like sales. Cat's meowing in the background, she wants a lap. So let's have a look. Like I say, the box was in mint condition, but I had to flat pack it. Instructions wise, they're pretty detailed. If you lose your instructions, you probably haven't got much for hope. So it lists all the different parts, and then various pages showing you building all the stuff. One thing I did also do when I went to Florida, of course, is visit Galaxy's Edge in the Hollywood studios of Disney. It was amazing. I mean, cynical old Brit that I am, I just loved it. It was so magical, so immersive. I'll put some shots behind this just to show you what it was like, but well worth a visit. We went on Rise of the Resistance. We was in the queue for an hour before they started doing the announcements of temporarily something's gone wrong. It will shortly be with you, and that was for about another half hour, and then they just kicked us all out. And that was probably about 6:30 at night. So it came out and it was all dark and it looked great, but we were in a pretty bad mood by that point. So they gave us a free Fast Pass, Genie Plus Fast Pass Lightning Lane for the next day. So we went back the next day. The Lightning Lane's well worth it. Because it cuts it down from like 90-minute wait to about 4 minutes. It was a walk on, we went straight on, and the ride was just astonishing. Anne, my wife, is not really into Star Wars. She said it was amazing. She didn't want to do it, and she's glad she did it. Said you felt like you were on in the Star Wars universe. So well worth a visit. But yeah, so instructions, you get tons and tons and tons and tons of pieces to go together to make Boba Fett and his jetpack and his weaponry. You even get his cloak, and then you get full colour shots if you want to add some detailing. But like I say, it does come moulded on colour. Let's just fold it up. So you get loads of parts. There's a stand and some gold shoulder armour. There's his cape, his body. I'm going to do a bit of painting on it just to weather it up, just to make it look a little bit less plastic-like. You get some decals. But yeah, so I won't show too much of making up. I might do a little bit of making some parts, but we all know how a plastic kit goes together. I might show you some sub-assemblies and then a bit of painting, and then we'll come back and see the finished model. Okay, so I've just been doing little individual sub-assemblies and just adding a little bit of surface paint. I'm going to dry brush it once it's all done, but it's coming together really well. It's a great looking kit, and it's going to be really well articulated, certainly better than any of the figures. So yeah, coming along nicely. So I've done the 2 legs, so we're going to pop them on. I'm going to pop the pieces together that I got and we'll have a look. So you can see it's already really poseable. Come on, focus. I like the best action figures. Looking good, going to carry on. Okay, so I've finished putting it together and I think he makes a very, very good looking figure. I didn't do too much painting. You can see with just a little bit of weathering you can create quite a nice looking figure. Got his jetpack on, got his little rangefinder moves, but he's incredibly poseable, much more so than most action figures. You get 2 sets of hands. You can see you can put him in pretty much any position you want. Ball joints all over the place. Like I say, the hands just pull off if you want to put the fisted hands on. His gun comes out and he can grip that if he wants to. Yeah, that comes off. Pretty much everything comes off. Almost nothing was on the accessories were glued on, it was just pushed on. So yeah, really nice figure. You get a base that you can clip the foot into so you can pose him, which works very well. So all in all, an incredibly well thought out kit that makes a gorgeous looking figure. You could probably pose him better than I've just done. There you go, you can stand up. So yeah, really good. I might have to search out some of these other Bandai kits. I know they've done a Stormtrooper and that. I don't know what else they've done. If they did figure ones like this, that would be amazing, like Han Solo and that. Pardon me. But yeah, great kit, well worth the effort. And the effort of getting it back from the US in my suitcase. And it's going to go on the Star Wars shelf. If you want to see more Star Wars kits, let me know. I've got a few in the attic and some in my model store. There's model kits all over the house at the moment, and I'll do those for you. But otherwise, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you can. We've got a Patreon page now, Imar Models. If you want to help us out there, you get various little extras. And I'll see you again next time. Thanks then. Bye.